are at the office. We're at work. If you are new around here, this is my baby Zion. I am Rose, and I get to bring him to work with me. So we work in the office a couple days a week, and then I'm a pastor. So my husband and I are worship and tech pastors and also interim youth pastors. So I get to bring him to the office Monday and Tuesday, which is the days I go in the office, and to staff meeting and all of that. We have staff meeting on Mondays, and so anyway, I get that unique privilege, and I'm so thankful for that. It's just been super amazing and helpful, obviously, for not having to leave him, but also for like breastfeeding and all of that. So anyway, he's so stinking sweet, and he is 4 months old now. We took his 4-month pictures the other day, and he's just the most fun part of our lives. But anyway, so we're at the office today. Today's Tuesday, and then the rest of the week we primarily work from home, but we're in and out still. Obviously, we start to come and do things. And like Wednesday nights we come for service, and so we're in and out. But we work from home throughout the days on Wednesday and Thursday, and then Fridays we have off. So anyway, yeah, just really hear what's going on, but super thankful for that. So anyway, he is 4 months old now, and we had it's November 2nd, so happy November. This is my birthday month. But we had a little like Halloween costume DIY thing for him the other day. Just wanted to do it for the cute pictures. I'll show you guys a little clip of that. Hey everybody, so real quick, want to show a clip. He's literally ripping his costume off. So this is our makeshift. He's a Frappuccino. We're cute. He just ripped it. So this is live with a 4-month-old. But I'm wearing my makeshift Starbucks barista costume, and it was fun. Happy first Halloween, Zai. But that was so much fun and so cute. I was just like thrown together. I mean, it was not like a sturdy costume. He just ripped it off, and he was like trying to eat it at the end. But anyway, it was just super fun, and he looked so cute. A little Frappuccino. I just was so excited to be able to do that. If you don't know, my husband and I went through years of infertility, so every little thing that we get to celebrate with this baby is like a total miracle for us, and we just live it up to the fullest. This is a dream come true, literally answer to prayer. God is so faithful, and we have our whole IVF docu-series here on YouTube if you want to check it out. We were able to document like all of the appointments and all sorts of things. I'm so glad to have that to look back on. And if you're an IVFer or you know somebody who is, it's not over, right? I mean, of course, if God says so, we could get pregnant naturally, but according to medicine, we're not going to. So, we trust what God says, but we believe that He created IVF, and for situations like this, He's the author of all these incredible science things. So we're just thankful for that. And so it's not over. We'll be doing another transfer. We have a frozen embryo left that we will be transferring probably when this little guy is about a year old. So stay tuned. He's 4 months now, so we got a little bit of time, but I know we have to be fully weaned with breastfeeding and all that before you start transfer meds and that kind of stuff. So anyway, he's in his pajamas today at the office. He wears pajamas to work because sometimes it's just easier, and these are the cutest little pajamas. I love them so much. They are from Walmart. They're little leaves, little fall jammies, and I think they're so cute. But I brought my breakfast this morning. He needs a nap soon. He fell asleep while eating, but then he just woke up. So he needs a nap, and then I'm going to get some work done, have my breakfast, and we'll go home for lunch after a little while. Today, my husband comes back with us after lunch because we filmed the announcement video. So Mondays and Tuesdays look pretty much the same every week. Okay, I have the fan on, so you probably hear that. Obviously, it's behind you, but I got him down to sleep, so he should sleep honestly the majority of the time that we're here this morning before lunch. So that's gonna allow me time to eat my breakfast and also do work. I can do both at the same time. So I have this bagel. It's cinnamon swirl or something, a cinnamon bagel with pumpkin spice cream cheese. I love this cream cheese, but I've never had it on this bagel. I've only had it on plain, so I'm excited to see what this is like. That's a ticket. And I brought coffee, of course, as well. So I'm just gonna have that while he naps over there. At nighttime, he sleeps on his back, so he is rolling now. I said that in the last vlog. He is rolling, but he still, I put him on his back at night, you know, whatever, and he sleeps in the Merlin sleep suit, so he's not rolling it all during the night, but I put him on his back at night, but and during naps he likes to sleep on his stomach, so he is asleep on his stomach, but I'm supervising, although the older he gets, the more comfortable I definitely feel with that. But yeah. Okay, now is the part of the day. He's somehow still asleep. His morning nap is usually his best one. And I have to put him in his car seat because I need to go to lunch. I can't really wait too long. Some days I could like wait longer to go to lunch. Tuesdays I can't. Mondays I could. Mondays actually are different because we have staff meeting in the morning and then we go to lunch like before we come to the office. That's easier. But Tuesdays I go to lunch and then we film our announcements like right after lunch. So I can't really wait longer to go to lunch because then I won't be able to go to lunch. So I need to put him in his car seat. Sometimes he stays asleep, or he always wakes up, but he'll sometimes go back to sleep because he likes to sleep in the car. He's a really good sleeper, so we don't really have an issue with that. Also, I really wanted to like get ready today, like really like do my makeup and stuff, but we slept so good, you guys. He slept 10 hours, which he'd kind of been going through a little bit, I'd say, the 4-month sleep regression, but not too bad. But like not sleeping quite as good as what he was. Well, last night he slept 10 hours. He woke up 2 times briefly because he does like to comfort nurse during the night. I think if he wasn't breastfed, he wouldn't wake up at all. I'm glad that he is, obviously, but I think that he wouldn't wake up if he didn't want to comfort nurse. So that's kind of the only reason that he does. Yeah, I'm like feeling good today. Good morning, everybody. It is a rare occurrence, honestly, here in Texas that I can wear the Sherpa. I was like, wanted this Sherpa so bad. My parents actually went, it's from Sam's. It was like Sam's was doing these Sherpas. I don't know if they still have them or what. It's been a couple years. But they were doing these and they were like really inexpensive, and it was like when the whole Sherpa thing kind of just started, and they were expensive everywhere else. But Sam's had these really nice ones that weren't expensive, and I wanted one so bad, which I actually love it. It's literally one of my favorite things to wear in the wintertime. But I wanted it so bad, my parents went to like several Sam's clubs on the way home from visiting. I think it was on the way home from visiting, yeah. Or maybe on the way here, on the way home, yeah. To get one for me for Christmas, because they had come to visit sometime before, and then they gave it to me at Christmas or something like that. It was so sweet, because they literally went like out of their way to try to get me one of these. And we found them, so. But anyway, they were like sold out at that time. It was again when these were like had just started being a thing. They weren't everywhere yet. They were like kind of harder to find. But anyway, we have Barney on right now. I was gonna tell you guys, Zion loves this cartoon called Akili and Me, and I've talked about it in vlogs before. I think I said that like I like it because it has, you know, like it doesn't just have like little white cartoon characters, right? Like they have representation for other races and backgrounds and cultures and things like that. So I think that's really cool, and I want to expose him to that as much as possible. Especially like right now, you know, we live in a small town and there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like if you don't intentionally, like be really intentional about exposing your child to other cultures and other things, if they live in a town like this, it can be kind of like hard to be more cultured and that kind of stuff. Like everybody here, you know, pretty much speaks English. There are some people here that speak Spanish, which I really appreciate because he gets to be exposed to that. And you know, things like that. Like I just want to make sure that he's just cultured, and obviously being a biracial child in an area where there aren't really like a ton, because there's not really a ton of people, I want to make sure that he is exposed to all things and all types of diversity, because I think it's so important. But anyway, so I love that little cartoon, and it's educational. It's like, you know, they do counting and all that kind of stuff. It's really cute. So watching Barney a little bit this morning, he liked it, but he definitely wasn't as impressed as he is with Akili and Me. He loves that show. I made him an appointment this morning to go tomorrow to his 4-month checkup.
Again, living in a small area, you can pretty much get in anytime, which that's the benefit. But he's going tomorrow, and I dread it because I know he's going to get more shots. And if you guys watched the vlog before for his 2-month checkup, that's the first time he ever got, well, first time I ever got shots that I saw. I know in the hospital when I had him, they gave him some. But that was the first time he'd had him like at an appointment like that, and he did really great. I mean, he's not really a big crier anyway, honestly. He's just a very chill baby. He cried for like, you know, when they stuck it in, and that was about it. But I cried because he was so little. He's bigger now. Maybe I'll do better. I don't know. But he was so tiny, and he was just laying on that table, and I felt like I couldn't help him. And I don't like to feel that way. Like, I'm very much like, gentle parenting, like very. And I think it's because that's how I was parented. And I think it's a good thing. I mean, it's obviously everybody has their own style, whatever, but that's how Manny and I parent. And I just, like, if he cries, like, I pick him up. Like, I think meeting a baby's needs, that's not spoiling them. Like, they're crying because they need something. That's the only way they can communicate. And they can't talk, you know, so they cry. So I just feel bad when he gets his shots, but they were real quick with them. I mean, they gave him like 3, I think, and they were like, you know, quick. It was over. Wasn't a big deal. So it's not a huge deal, but I just get nervous because I don't like for him to cry, you know. But anyway, I'm doing some laundry. He's napping right now. We still hold him a lot while he sleeps as well. Again, gentle parenting. He's 4 months, and we hold him through a lot of naps and things like that. We like to cuddle, but we do put him in his crib now for some naps. That way we can just clean up around the house and things like that. And also so he doesn't get disturbed with noises. He can be in his own space with his little sound machine and take a really good nap, because we're trying to stay probably on more of a routine now. With breastfeeding, it was kind of like, it's harder, I think, to get into a routine, because you're not like feeding every so often. Like, you don't really, you know, especially in the early days. Now he kind of got on his routine on his own, because of course, you know, just like we do, like we're hungry at certain times of the day, right? Nobody told us to do that. We just eventually get to that point. It's kind of like that for him now, but in the beginning it was like he would eat, and then maybe an hour later he'd want to eat again, maybe 2 hours later, maybe 3, maybe he'd go 4, you know what I mean? Like, it was just kind of like random. But now he pretty much eats every 3 hours. Sometimes though, if he naps long, he can go longer, or like at nighttime he pretty much sleeps through the night. He does comfort nurse sometimes during the night, but he doesn't really eat, honestly, much during the night. And he's to a point, I mean, he's almost 18 pounds. We'll find tomorrow his exact weight, but I know he's close to 18. So he's not needing to eat during the night. But anyway, I'm doing some laundry. And I want to get the house really in order so that I can decorate for Christmas, because it's November now. I didn't really decorate for fall this year, which is not like me. I always do. I love fall, but just honestly, fall, just like, I mean, I know it's still fall. Like, you know, people are still doing that. But I decorate for Christmas really early. So normally I decorate for fall in the beginning of September, and I decorate for Christmas in the beginning of November. But I missed fall because it's already November, and I like to decorate for Christmas more than anything. So yeah, fall didn't really happen. I do have a pumpkin sitting over there, a couple of them, but that's about it. But Christmas is going to happen, especially with it being Zion's first Christmas. We're definitely not missing that. I would never miss Christmas decorating though. It's literally my favorite time of year. I will like, I have to decorate for Christmas. It just makes me so happy. It just makes the house feel so much better. I just think it's so cozy. I love Christmas. So I'll vlog all of that when I end up doing it. I'll probably do it maybe this weekend. We'll kind of get our Christmas stuff out. Thankfully, Manny doesn't mind that. Like, he's always been like, whenever you want to decorate, it's fine. He's not like that kind of guy that tells me, no, wait until after Thanksgiving or whatever. I know some people are like that. And it's weird, growing up, I always decorated for Christmas after Thanksgiving with my mom. That was what she did and still does. But now that I've gotten older, I just like every year it's like earlier and earlier, because I'm like, well, like, I don't understand why you would wait. And I saw somebody yesterday on Instagram saying like, you pay money for Christmas decorations and like you have them up for not even a month. Like, if you put them up in the beginning of December, Christmas is like less than a month later, obviously, 25 days. That's not very long to enjoy something that you've paid for, you've worked hard on. So I feel like get the most out of it. I do celebrate Thanksgiving, but honestly, we don't do much in our house for Thanksgiving, and we don't have like family over because we don't have family in the area. So there's really no need for us to wait at all. But even if we did, I'd put my Christmas tree up, because why not? So I'm gonna get some space ready for that. We have a small house, so it kind of takes a little extra work, but we'll get there. favorite thing. He learned how to give kisses, everybody. Look at him. They're slobbery, but he loves it. And Mama loves it. Oh. Oh. Slobber. Sometimes a little lick in there. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, say hi, everybody. My name's Zai. Okay, so I've done some work. Zion is down for another nap. Played with him obviously for a little bit, you saw. And Manny's actually laying him down right now. He was waking up, so Manny's in there with him. I'm actually about ready to give a keyboard lesson. We have church tonight. And so on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday, I give a keyboard lesson and then we go to church. I don't have any makeup on or anything. It was just one of those days. Honestly, I didn't throw my glasses on because I also don't have contacts in. But anyway, just one of those days, y'all, where I'm just like, it's so dreary out. I can't believe my head is not like throbbing. It kind of hurt this morning, but it's way better. Usually on these types of days, I get a headache when it's real rainy. But thank God, I'm feeling pretty good. Gonna clean these glasses off. I'm giving lessons. We have our heat going, which we wouldn't if we didn't have a baby, but I don't want him to get too cold. I mean, it was like, our house gets really cold. I think they insulate houses maybe a little bit different here than they do up north, like from what I'm used to, because obviously it typically doesn't get that cold here, although last winter it did. We had that big thing in Texas, you know, snowpocalypse situation. But anyway, I am gonna give a lesson and probably go to church looking pretty much like this. I might put makeup on if I have time. It's youth, so like, not like it's fancy. I mean, not that they're not important, but you know what I mean. Like, youth isn't fancy. We can wear like our workout clothes and be all good. But I'm wearing this big sweatshirt. It's actually men's. It has this like different material on the sleeves. I love this color. I'm just wearing leggings with holes in my fuzzy socks. I just got these out of the wash. I love these. They say homebody on the bottom. I live for fuzzy socks, and obviously a beanie. I'm like obsessed with hats, you guys. I was saying on Instagram yesterday, you probably won't see me like not wearing a hat for the rest of the cold weather, because I love either beanies or like fedora type hats or whatever, baseball caps. I love all hats. I'm just a huge hat person. My dad's like that. We just really like hats, and so especially when it's like cooler months, I just always am in the mood to wear a hat. Hopefully Zion stays down for a little bit for his nap. I need to do some pumping. I ordered this supplement for breastfeeding that I'm going to start trying. Manny actually ordered it for me, but I saw a friend of mine posted about it, so I asked her where she got it, because we're still breastfeeding. That's still what we do all day, and it's still going great, but it is really hard. And Zion is a big baby. He just always has been. He was almost 9 pounds at birth, and like right now he's almost 18 pounds when the average baby his age is 15 pounds. So he's just bigger. He's more advanced. I mean, he's just like, he's basically like having a 6 or 7 month old baby, but he's 4 months, maybe even more than that with some of the things that he does. So anyway, sometimes it's hard to keep my supply up for him, and you know, we do go through like some days it's great and it's awesome and it's so much and it's so good, and then some days it's like a struggle all day to keep up. And so I ordered that supplement. I'll let you guys know if it works. She said it does, so I mean, it worked for her obviously, but I'll let you know if it works for me. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I want to do that breastfeeding video, so I might do that after I try this supplement and just kind of let you guys know if that helped me as well. But anyway, everything is out. That's the problem with having a small house. Like, all of his toys are everywhere, but honestly I really don't care. It's like, that's what it's like having a kid, and we don't like have a room really that kind of stuff can go in, and I'm not gonna not give him a swing or a jumper or whatever just because we have a small house. I want him to still have those things, so we have it all just sitting there, but that's totally fine. But yeah, about to give a lesson probably in like 5 minutes. Okay, hello everybody. We are about ready to try rice cereal for the first time with Zion. He went to the doctor today for his 4-month appointment. He's 18.2 pounds. He's a big boy. Clearly he's not lacking anything and probably doesn't need this, but she did say we could start it. We're planning on doing baby-led weaning, start a little more. Plan on doing baby-led weaning when he's 6 months, so planning on doing like, you know, regular foods then. But we're not going to do anything in regular foods until then, but we are going to try some rice cereal because I think he's gonna like it and I feel comfortable with it. So we mixed breast milk in with the rice cereal and we'll see what he thinks about it. She said it's normal if he like spits it out or whatever, it's just a reflex, so we'll see. This is his first ever try. I'm nervous. Is it mixed up good?
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay.
What do you think?
You like it?
What do you think about it, Bubba? You like it? Yummy. Mommy's milk with some cereals? He's like, what are they doing to me? He's a big fan. That's shockingly, you know, only weighs almost 20 pounds, so. He's doing what you said, he's not even spitting it out.
He's going straight for it.
He doesn't quite know what to do with his mouth, but he's not trying to spit it out. Yeah. Wow.
Shirley, you'll be all right.
Okay, so I think that went really well considering, especially considering that was the first time, because she said like to expect that he will like spit it out and stuff like that, because obviously like he's never eaten anything and it's super thin if you've ever seen that rice cereal, but you know, it's like super thin and everything, so it's still got like the little, you know, it's probably like grainy feeling or whatever, so it's different for him, a different texture. But he didn't really spit it out. I mean, of course it was running out a little bit just because he doesn't really know obviously how to eat yet. That's like the point, he's learning how to eat. He's like staring at me like, what are you talking about? But so I think he did really well. I could tell he really liked it, and obviously, you know, he's gonna keep liking it even more and more. But the reason we kind of decided to do it, the doctor, we actually see a nurse practitioner, but she said we could start it at 4 months, which I know a lot of people do. I know that's like kind of like the common age. It's like super dark. It's like the sun is behind me, so it's weird lighting. But anyway, it's a common age to start at 4 months. I honestly hadn't planned on it, just because I planned on kind of introducing everything at 6 months. I know a lot of people think that that's too early, a lot of people think that's too late, you know, everybody has a different opinion or what they're comfortable with, and I think every baby is so different. If he was like little tiny baby and like wasn't meeting milestones, whatever, I wouldn't really give him this, I don't think, unless it was just like he needed it for nourishment for whatever reason. But they say like it really doesn't, at least not the way we're doing it, it doesn't really give him that much. It's mainly for learning, and I know there are some benefits with iron and stuff I've read, but anyway, he's like literally staring at me. But anyway, so I did decide, Manny and I decided, we talked about it and decided that 4 months was fine, because he's really more like a 6-month-old anyway. Like truly, he's really meeting milestones so well. So decided to give it to him, and then we are still planning on doing what I want to do, baby-led weaning. It's just basically a you know, strategy, I guess, for teaching babies how to eat. It's kind of just you give them table food, honestly. Like I would give him, you know, an avocado or whatever, and he eats it himself. He's definitely not ready for that, because I don't think he would really know what to do. They eat it with their hands usually, but I think he wouldn't know what to do for sure. And I personally, with baby-led weaning, I want him to be sitting unassisted before I start that. So if he's not sitting unassisted at 6 months, which I think he will be, but if he's not, then we'll wait. And the doctor did, what in the world? The doctor did kind of clarify, you know, that baby food and stuff should wait till 6 months, she thinks, but everybody does it different, she said. So basically, whatever you're comfortable with. This is so dark, it's frustrating me so bad. The lighting is so strange. Anyway, but yeah, she did say, like, if you want to start it sooner, you can. I just recommend 6 months, and so that's what we're doing, 6 months for everything else. But we're gonna keep giving him the rice cereal. I don't feel uncomfortable with giving it to him at all. I think he's gonna enjoy it. He just has it with breast milk. It's, you know, really a lot of breast milk with it compared to like the amount of cereal, so it is like super runny, and I don't think it's anything that is going to be dangerous or anything. So also I will wait to end this vlog because I made pumpkin soup and I want to try it on the vlog. So right now we're headed to a birthday party. We're not going to stay for long just because we have a lot of things to do and Zion needs to go home and eat and get a nap in and stuff like that before bedtime because we've got to stay on this routine. Okay, we are home from the birthday party. Zion got little party favors sent home. Sent home with him. She wants me to take his picture in this little mask and stuff. He got little crayons too, which he never had any crayons. But so yeah, we're gonna try the pumpkin soup. I honestly don't have extremely high expectations. I feel like it sounds like a cool idea, and I feel like I'm gonna try it and be like, yeah, I'm probably never gonna make that again. So we'll see what we think. Zion's playing. I'll show you guys. My sister sent him his Christmas gift, so he's got Christmas a little early. He's having fun. Kind of looks like tomato soup. I'm feeling Manny is like certainly not gonna like this. If I might. I don't think he's going to though. You try?
It's not terrible.
Good review.
It has like no
flavor. I thought you saw how much stuff I put in it. Maybe need a little salt.
More than a little.
Manny.
Taste it.
Here, I want to put some salt.
Taste it first.
Maybe I didn't put enough salt. It smells really good. You can use some salt, but I think it's good. If I had salt, it'd be fine. Let's put a little salt. Think that's enough? I like it though. It's different than I expected it to be, like in a good way. You're having fun, huh? You okay? Well, it's soup. I mean, it's not supposed to taste like African, like, saltless flavor. It's soup.
And yeah, that soup
Soup's
has
supposed to
flavor.
be a little bit, but soup is supposed to be a little more bland, like not.
Who said that?
Was that the new version?
Yeah, I put
That was good. It was pretty good.
You just like salt.
That's not really that salty. It isn't
It's
bad.
not terrible.
It's not the best soup I've ever had in my life, I'll be honest.
Enjoy
but
it. I mean, I don't hate it.
I think I'll eat it. I think it's pretty good. You would eat it if you could.
Put some barbecue in there.
Yeah, see, that's not the vibe. It's the fall vibe of just fall flavors and warmth. Verdict on the pumpkin soup. It needed a little salt, but I didn't really measure my salt, and I always go a little too little on the salt in the first place. So needed some salt, but other than that, I think it actually tastes really good. It tastes better than I thought it would. I would make it again, or maybe make a different version of the recipe again. Also, these are the only pacifiers he will take. These are Dr. Brown's pacifiers, and Manny finally discovered one that he'll take. But anyway, so we did go to his appointment today. He's very healthy. He's 18 pounds, 18.2, and he's like average height, maybe a little bit above average, about average though, but they can't really get him measured too good, I feel like, ever, because his legs always go and he doesn't straighten them out right and everything.
If your pumpkin soup tastes like this,
okay.
game changer.
Manny said if my pumpkin soup tastes like this birthday cake that he's eating, then it would be better. Manny's not really a soup person anyway. You don't really like soup, honestly.
Try this. That's a good cake. Yeah. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all this, you know.
Okay, the chocolate one's mine. Manny, get out of the chocolate cake. Anyway, well, he's healthy. He's meeting all milestones, probably even some that he's advanced to be meeting, because obviously he's so big. He's just stronger than a normal 4-month-old, or the average 4-month-old. I guess there's no normal, but so anyway, we're gonna end this vlog and vlog again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you so much. We love you, and we'll see you in the next one. Uh-oh. We're gonna go cuddle. Bye, love. Bye, everybody.